Right here in front of me we have a fully automatic shulker box loader compacted using target blocks. Now I haven't seen a design like this using target blocks yet, so I just kind of made one up and I went with it. So I'm really excited to show you guys this. As you can see, once the shulker box fills up, you can access it, and once it fills up, it'll break, it'll pop down here. It'll go right into the deposit chest, and you can fill as many shulker boxes as you need. So in today's tutorial, we're going to be showing you how to build this, and let's get right to it. This is a super simple design for these. I haven't seen one using target blocks yet. I've looked around, and I haven't seen any designs, so I don't know if I'm the first, but if I am, then that's awesome. But I'm using target blocks to kind of compact the design, as you can see over there. So we're going to start right here with the shulker box unloader. So this is where your shulker box is going to be right here. So what you're going to want to do is put a comparator right where your shulker box is going to be. Then off to the side of this, you're going to put a block next to it like that, and a block on top of it like that, just like this. And then you're going to put a block also on the side of it, and then you're going to put 3 redstone dust right on top. So you have the comparator pointing away from the shulker box, and then you have 3 redstone dust just like that in kind of a V shape. I want to interrupt your regularly scheduled program for just a second. Me and my Mr. Sheep here want to announce that I'm trying to get 1,000 subs before I go to college, which is very shortly. It's in the next couple of weeks. It's sometime late in August, and we're in the month of August right now, so it would mean a lot to me if you could just go ahead and tap that little red subscribe button, just like this. I'd really appreciate it. So now back to your regularly scheduled program. And so then what you're going to do is come over right next to this redstone dust and place 2 target blocks. So you need 2 of them. You're going to go like this and like this, and as you can see, what it does is points the redstone in that direction. If this weren't here, it wouldn't be pointing in that direction, but since the target block directs redstone lines, and it's going to direct it right into the target block, and so we can use that to our advantage. It'll power that block, and so once we have these target blocks directing the redstone this way, we can go ahead and put a piston right here and a dispenser right here. This dispenser is going to be filled with shulker boxes of your choice, and then this piston is going to push it down and break it, and all we need right here is a ring of glass just like this. You can break the corners if you want. We just need these 3 pieces of glass. They don't need to be glass, they can be wool too, but I like to use glass so I can see the shulker boxes coming out. And then you can put your hoppers right down here underneath the glass. They want to be 1 block away from where the shulker box is going to be. So if the shulker box is going to be right here, you want it to be 1 block underneath, otherwise it'll start taking items out of it. Before we go any further in the video, there's one thing I did forget to mention. You actually do need to place a redstone block right here in order for the machine to fully function. If you didn't have this redstone block here, it would send a signal through every time you put an item in there, and it wouldn't always replace it because the signal wouldn't always be strong enough. And so what a comparator does, it takes out a signal of whatever's coming in the sides of it, and it compares it, so it waits until it gets a stronger signal out of the back, or an equal signal, to send it through. So it waits for a full signal of 15, and what that does is allows it to power both of these things. So once you send a signal through of a full shulker box, so if we were to fill this with all swords, it would send it through and it would activate the dispenser, which allows it to get stored and replace this. So this is a crucial part. It's a part I forgot to mention in the video, but this is a very, very important part of the machine. So make sure you have this block right here. And so basically all we need is a hopper right here pointing into that block where the shulker box is going to be, and a hopper right here pointing into where this dispenser is. This hopper is going to load that dispenser with shulker boxes, and this hopper is going to load the shulker boxes with swords. So you can use whatever kind of storage mechanism you'd like to use. I personally prefer to go like this and just run a chain of hoppers just like that. And then you can do the same over here on this side, so you can run your hoppers down in a line like this, and you can place your chest just like that. You know, if you're rich and you have hundreds of thousands of shulker boxes, then you can load them all into these chests just like this. So you're going to go and grab an empty shulker box just like this, place it right here, and that's it for the entire thing. So as you can see, you can access these, and the swords will fill right up. So if we fill this chest with swords, you'll see this piston will break it as soon as it's full. So if we just sit here and wait, there we go, and it'll collect it in the hopper right below. Now you can send this hopper whatever storage system you'd like. You could have a double chest down here, except you can't because there's a full block there that you can actually replace with glass, by the way. I just didn't in the video. So we're going to set it to a hopper going that way, and then we're going to put chests in it, and then you can set it to the storage over here. So you'll get your shulker boxes. They'll end up in this chest over here. Once they get full of swords, just like this, then they'll start going into that storage down there. So you can just fill your shulker boxes up with whatever items you want, and then when they're full, they'll get dropped into this spot, and that's it. I want to thank you guys again so much for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to hit the like button, and if I really helped you out and you want to see more and you want to support the channel, be sure to subscribe and check out any of these videos that are popping up on your screen right about now. But thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.